time this weekend. What's up, everybody? Even though no one's joined yet. But I just need a moment to get things set up and then we can finally begin with our shenanigans. I didn't make this unlisted, did I? Oh, what's up? Okay, the people are here. The people have arrived. What's up, everybody? Hold on, let me just promote this in the server real quick. What's good? Not much. Last stream of the weekend. Hopefully we can have some fun. What's good, everyone? Haro, other KJS. Live. Ping. This is probably going to be my last stream like this in a while. I know that there are some people. My Vagroth to 100 plus 111D. 1. That's not a real number. But that sounds good. Hold on. I also have to add one more thing to make a new tab. Make sure my tablet doesn't turn off. So yeah, I know people do want their Godzilla stuff, but like this will probably be the last one like this in a while. I mean, my classes are starting up again tomorrow, so I'll definitely have to focus on that again, which is not very fun, but like, hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, you know. 3 SHMA figures, Spitfire G14, Angerus, and Showa Gaigan. Ooh. You can never go wrong with Showa Gaigan. Isn't there like an easier way to copy the links to these? Why does that Kaiju look like a bird? That is the intention. Oh. I won't say too much about it right now, though. Wait, does it link to chapter 5 and not chapter 6? Wait a minute, guys, hold on. Oh my god, I posted the wrong link. Don't go back to school until February? That's cool. Lucky. About Granell being a pedo, they made Bonnie's mix it. Bro, I've been knowing about that, and I think it really sucks how that's a thing. I really don't like it. Yeah, I got the question. It's lame how such talented people have to like take advantage of their popularity like that. Gryffindor is more like Bumnilla, Stupid Nilla, Cringe Nilla. Godzilla 1954 or Muto Prime? That is a good question, actually. I will put my money on Muto Prime, though. Yeah, Ele King or Gudon? Ele King. But that's just my opinion. Below the surface is mid AF. Finally, someone said it, bro. Finally, someone said it. I really don't like that one. It's hard separating the art from the artist now. Yeah, it is. Because of it. Yeah. I mean, there are still people who listen to, like, his music. I mean, quite frankly, I'm one of them. But I, like, try to find ways to do it without giving him money. I mean, like, his channel isn't owned by him anymore, so I guess that's good. 1954 or 1955? I'm putting my money on 1954 simply because 1955 hasn't grown into his full potential yet. A Jazzwares Freddy plush the other day? That's awesome. I saw your posts on it, dude. Didn't Gryffindor make Below the Surface? Yeah, Griff Miller made Below the Surface. Well, I guess that's garbage for a garbage musician who is a garbage person. Should have voiced Toy Freddy in the movie. That would be funny. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone would take it seriously if that were the case. Dude, really? Griffnilla made it? Yeah. Oh, which of those 3 SHMA figures should I get first? I like all of them, but honestly, their 2014 isn't their best work, so I'd narrow it down to either Anguirus or Gaian. Like, do a coin flip for him, I guess. Since it would be hard for me to choose as well. Griffnilla, former FNAF musician turned pedophile. Not even just FNAF, he made like multiple nerdcore songs. Imagine if We Want Out was made by a weirdo. I mean, I'll just bring this up. I don't mean to like rain on anyone's parade, but I did hear some things against DA games. Except no one really talks about it, so I'm not entirely sure if those are true. The SHMA G14 looks? Yeah, I think that's what... Yeah, that is actually what they based like the PS4 game's design off of. I know him kinda. They made He's a Scary Bear, but it's like mid after. Was annoying as. Oh my god, yeah. When he became Fandroid, I got so confused, bro, when I found out they were the same person. Fandroid is such like a downgrade compared to regular Griffnilla. Grandpa Goji Bandai version that looks gray? Awesome. Most Griffnilla songs are ass. I like They'll Find You and Stay Calm. Also, Time Keeps Ticking, which was made like during the release of the FNAF movie. I think that one's underrated. The best FNAF song has to be It's Me? I don't know, bro. Nothing beats Living Tombstone for me. But hey, everyone has their preferences. Are you glad Fandroid is back with the new team? Yeah. So I guess there's no harm in listening to or watching the music videos if that's the case, since they're owned by someone else now. Best FNAF song are Die in the Fire and Molten to the Core. I haven't listened to that second one, but Die in the Fire is way too overhated. 1954 or Godzilla 1955 and Showa Godzilla. Okay, that's just unfair. Showa Godzilla, no question. Trying to find GMK Haya toys in my area. Ooh. Might take a while for it to like fully come out. I've seen some Haya toys in one of like my nearby GameStops though. Good afternoon, what are you drawing, sir? Just some extra artwork to celebrate the release of Chapter 6 for my webcomic. I'm finally focusing on some other characters since the last 2 streams were mostly about our protagonists. But there are other characters that I enjoy calling it. What is it called? It's called Faultline Collapse, and you can read the latest chapter in the pinned chat message. Best FNAF song is Torn Alive, totally? That is good. That is a good opinion. I agree with that. 10 bad FNAF songs? Well, one of them is certainly Below the Surface. Another is Join Us for a Bite. And I don't really know what else comes to mind right now. My favorite FNAF songs have to be Back for Another Bite, We Want Out, then Five Nights at Freddy's by The Living Tombstone. That's valid. What's up, Oliver? Welcome back. I'm off to read your comics. Goodbye. Oh, thank you, dude. I hope you enjoy. Showa Godzilla or Showa Godzilla with a funny hat? I don't know. He gets aura points for the funny hat, so I'm gonna go. The Skull of Gigantus. You don't like Join Us for a Bite? I mean, it's not really a bad song, but I just don't. I don't know. The trend kind of killed it for me, if I'm gonna be completely honest. That's probably like the only reason I'm saying that. I see your hand. Let me. Why do you want to eat my hand, bro? I kind of need my hand. I need both of my hands. I can't really make more comics if I don't have my hands, or even videos. The Skull of Gigantus looks like Red King. Wait, did I draw Gigantus? Skull? Wait, what? When did I draw the Skull of Gigantus? Was not cooking with Join Us for a Bite? Yeah, I'll be honest. You Belong Here was a better Sister Location song by JT Music. Now let me eat your hand, or at least no, I can't give you snacks through my phone, unfortunately. So I don't know. And I need my hands too. As bro's gonna become with a chica. Can I have one of those snacks? Welcome, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Left Behind goes hard AF. Yeah, I do like that one too. I still like Bonnie's mixtape though. I mean, there's no harm in listening to it. You can still listen to it. Just like, you just have the new knowledge that it was made by Diddy. Watch Chapter 1 pages of Godzilla Prime. Awesome. Make sure to share them in the server, dude. I don't know, our peak JT Music songs though. Whoa. My hand tastes like nails, like crusty. My nails are not that crusty, are they? If they are, then I'm probably never gonna show my hands again, and I'm just gonna wear black gloves. I'm just eating pretzels. Yeah, have pretzels, bro. Don't eat my hands. I need those. Law, I'm just kidding. Good, you better be. Or else I would have asked Goji 04 Gamer to ban you. I'm kidding. I'm not like that. Sonic Boom, the show, was diamond in the rough for its time. Yeah. I can appreciate it for what it is. There's one point where I used to hate it, but like, it's an alternate universe. It's not hurting anyone, I think. 100 plus FNAF song. You can never ban me. I always come back. Why did I have more meat in the last? Because your avatar was taller than mine. My avatar was short. So like clearly Godzilla would have had like more nutritional value out of your avatar than mine. Eating a Mario Crash plush to join the plush show, LMAO? Bro, nobody watches the plush show. I mean, I'm glad you like it, but like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue it. Even though I did get some new plushies. I didn't really understand the last stream from yesterday. We were playing Soupborn and like other games kind of related to it. Threw something at my damn window yet? Whoa. Damn, bro. Can't believe that happens. That's a real thing that happens to people. Did someone like, what did they throw? Don't tell me they egged or TP'd your house, bro. Was the size of a midget on Roblox? Please continue the plushio dog. Please, Tails, I need this. My mama kinda homeless. I don't know, dude. I might just focus on the kaiju market and this since no one watches the plush show. It was something brown. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who wins in a no-holds-barred deathmatch? Bowser, Eggman, No Robots, or Dr. Neocortex? I'm placing my money on Bowser. I mean, what can I say? But like, Eggman without his robots is like Sonic without his speed. Sonic, a chili dog is so peak though. Sonic's chili dog is so peak though. I mean, I know it's peak, but like, no one cares about plush show anymore. I mean, if you guys like it, then maybe I'll continue. My enemy said something fucking. Well, no. Would you like to share it with the class, or is it like too? I mean, we've said worse things on the channel probably. I mean, I don't actually know if like about anything what they said, but like, if you want to spill the tea, then go ahead. I'll give you full permission. Fandom is better, the Godzilla fandom or the Sonic fandom? That's a good question. Both have a lot in common. I posted a chart about it one time. That's a good question though. I'd say Sonic is probably like... Shoot, I don't know. I actually like don't know. I'd probably say Godzilla, but then again, I'd be biased. I'm more of like a casual Sonic fan than like a diehard one. I'm pretty into like the debates in the Sonic fandom, like how Sonic like might need a new design, and like the quality of the stories and characterizations. Those are the kind of stuff I'm interested in, but I'm not like too serious about it, so I don't really have an answer. Molten Freddy or Lefty? I'm putting my money on Molten Freddy. Kenny came my own business, and he looked at me saying she loves sucking on lollipops, not the... Then he winked at me. Bro is so weird for that. Bro is so weird for that. What did you say? I said Molten Freddy wins. Damn, never mind. That was not me, Olivia. Haha. Yeah, I don't think you want to be that guy. I have midterms next week. Wish me luck. Oh, good luck, dude. Midterms are always like the scariest for some reason. And because he called me she, her, but I mean, does he know that information? Because if not, then maybe he just doesn't understand. But then again, that still doesn't excuse the way he's acting. He used to listen to Who Needs Me. How the hell you say his name's musicals, or am I too niche to be here? You are not too niche to be here. That is elite ball knowledge, and I still listen to his Godzilla 2014 musical sometimes. Soupborn versus Bonnie? He knows? Okay, he's just a weirdo then. Bonnie is getting wiped by Soupborn? I don't know, bro. Did you see Bonnie in the FNAF 2 movie? Finally, someone gets me. Exactly, bro. Listen, bro. We're all weirdos and geeks here. Even if something is too niche, we'll respect you for it. Can canonically fly, by the way? Oh, yeah, true. That's true. My money's on Bonnie. I'm gonna eat something because I love battery acid. Wait, who said that? Not me. I'm innocent. Don't eat battery acid. That's not very good. But Bonnie fought Afton. Yeah, Bonnie can kick Afton's ass. Remember, Bonnie died fighting. I'm playing Crash Team Racing. Cool. Can I make you two a pretty princess? So I guess everyone says Bonnie wins. Yeah, like it's not even a competition. I imagine this character in particular having the pump shotgun from Fortnite, specifically like the epic version. But for the sake of this artwork and like future reference, I'm probably not gonna. Maybe like in a later arc she can get the Fortnite gun. Worst in your opinion? Me personally, I fell asleep in the Millennium era. Okay, here's a hot take. I think the Millennium era might be one of the weaker one. Not Millennium. I think the Heisei era might be one of the weaker ones. Freddy Fazbear or Lightning McQueen? I don't know. Have you seen Freddy Fazbear? He killed the Toy Freddy, and you better be ready, cause when we come down, you're Gamora or Red King? I don't know, dude. I don't really like scale the monsters in Ultraman all that much, just because there's so many. But I'm not gonna lie, Telzon probably solos all of them. Telzon probably solos Godzilla. Oops, wrong one. Gamora. Did you used to watch Godzilla and His Amazing Friends by Goji73? I didn't watch it when I was young, but I've seen it like when I got older because everyone kept talking about it. It's a pretty good show. I like it. I like the style it was going for. I solo all kaijus in fiction. Well, actually, I doubt you can defeat my OC. His name is Umijiru, and he appears in Chapter 3. And I'm pretty sure he could wipe the floor with Tustan. I'm kidding. The kaijus in my series are weak as hell compared to, like, the mainstream ones. Well, most of them, at least. Zedon would beat me in a fight? Oh, that's probably true. That is true. The janitor from Willy's Wonderland or FNAF movie animatronics? I'm not gonna lie. I think the janitor freaking solos every FNAF movie animatronic. Even in FNAF 2. He could probably beat Mangle in a fist fight. Who still watches Monster Island Buddies to this day? Me, I do. I've been thinking of including like at least one Monster Island Buddies reference in this series. Specifically, I want to use the line, "I'm not a hoarder, I'm an enthusiastic collector." The best piece of media to ever come out of the Godzilla fan has to be Gojo 2001's Love Beyond Space and Fimuto Loves Godzilla Elite Bowl Knowledge. That was like one of my main inspirations to start off YouTube. Or like start off the content that I like actually make with action figures. Can the FNAF 1 and 2 movie animatronics beat the other horror movie slashers? I'm not gonna lie. The animatronics literally, like, are weakened by water. So, like, I don't think they'd be able to do much against the other slashers. He always loves Godzilla equals he knows game. real. But speaking of horror, I watched Saw 2 last night and it was really good. It's probably like my favorite horror movie franchise at the moment. Godzilla was reincarnated as a baby in one manga. Which one was that? I might have to take notes from that. -1 versus GMK. That's a good question. That's a really good question. But I think I might have to what is it? I might have to place my bets on GMK. Simply because he takes way less damage. He was able to survive freaking King Ghidorah at his full power in GMK. Flat flush shorts for my channel? Awesome. Did you upload them yet? This would be a version of Female Lost Godzilla where she used the small figures but Bandai. But that... No, yeah, it is Lost Media. Did anyone re-upload them yet? I've been looking for the rest, dude. I'm biased, so I'm picking GMK. That's valid. Personally, I'm more biased to -1, but like, I don't know how he's gonna win. I forgot what it was even called. Dang. It must be really obscure then. Upload them, their YouTube shorts. Awesome. Let's go. There's one video that exists, the original version. I'll try to find it. Yeah, that's episode 1, right? Like part 1. It's probably on like the Wayback Machine or something. At least I hope so. Seaborn versus me. I'm not gonna survive. I don't think anyone would survive the Seaborn. Except for me, of course. I watched it before I discovered the channel. Ooh. The Clanker Rebellion has begun. Yes, I hate Five Nights at Freddy's. Of all the Millennium Era Godzillas besides Millennium, because it's always on, is your favorite, and which one is your least favorite? Well, my favorite one is Godzilla Final Wars, and my least favorite one is Godzilla Millennium, aka Godzilla 2000. Facial lyrics, I'm Freddy Fazbear. I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna make you scared. I'm Freddy Fazbear. Better close the doors or you're gonna get jump scared. Flashbang by all those old videos, Godzilla X Muto AMVs. It's so weird how like that's even a ship, but then again, like you can't really be too surprised. It's just the way things work around here, I suppose. Whore. Your mom is a whore. I'm kidding. Which version of Godzilla is Seaborn? He's 1955. Foxy X Mangle. Well, considering they're technically the same person. Uh, I'm not sure how to feel about that specific ship. I'm not really into animatronic shipping anyways. Anymore, at least. My MVP used to be Bonnie X Chica. This is Gerald. I made the shadow. It was difficult to put the pieces together. I thought Mangle gender was a yes. Yeah, true. My bad, bro. I forgot. I forgot you were fragile. I forgot someone who doesn't even know me told you I'm an asshole. I have not listened to that full Joker rap. I only know that part and like, come join my circus. I don't know the rest. I think it's some like, that verse is overhated though. I'll be real honest. I don't speak German, but I can if you'd like. Andrew John 100 ships, bro. No disrespect to him. He can do whatever he wants with his characters. Well, I'd say that Andrew John 100's versions of the characters are like drastically different enough to the point where they can be shipped. Or that shall not be named. I'll try it. Shimo and Ghidorah. I think I know who you're talking about. And yes, I have. Best FNAF character, Foxy. I remember the old Foxy is a good guy theories. Wait, ain't an animatronic produced by children? Yeah, they are. Am I late? Nah, bro. The stream's still going, so you're not late. Alright, so here's... What are we gonna do with this? Whether Freddy and Chica are dating in his vids? You just figured out? I thought there was like an entire episode where Withered Freddy confesses to her. I used to simp for Toy Chica. Me too. Me too. Those spirits are like 100 years old by now. I mean, I'm pretty sure the spirits don't age, but like, hey, you got a point. I got in a server with the devs in the Godzilla game where someone is... Ooh, and the owner, I posted it in the Discord. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, I think I already saw that post. Do you remember when Springtrap was evil and killed Withered Golden Freddy? Yeah, I can't believe there's like permanent deaths in that series. That's so messed up. Ideas, maybe the main character hallucinate kaijus? That is a good idea. I could definitely use that in the future. She's young. What you said that? Not me. I'm too young to say. You can't say I said. Oh my god, bruh. If so, why would you guys ship them? I guess people refer to the actual characters, like the mascot characters, not like the actual kid spirits. Update the game today. Godzilla has a new jump scare and the map got upgraded and the gun spots changed, but no sprint and no damage from guns. That's so lame. But yeah, I did see the new update. The jump scare definitely could use some work. It's not even animated. I have an embarrassing... I'm the biggest Godzilla fan, but I buy more Transformers than Godzilla. I mean, hey, no shame in that, honestly. Only 2 devs and 1 owner, so we can't blame them. I mean, yeah. We need to get new people on the game. We need, like, more developers. I think the game does have potential. Chico, are you okay? Andrew John 100. I called my teacher mom by accident, but my teacher's a guy? Damn. Crazy. WR, thank you, bro. It's a little baby duck. Or maybe it's a chicken, I don't know. Let's eat. Let's eat what? I'll never get tired of those videos, man. That was my jam back in 2019. Rex or Gigantosaurus? I'm biased, so like Spinosaurus solos both of them. I'm kidding. Probably Rexy. I don't know. Or Gigantosaurus? I don't know. Die, potato, die. I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie, pie. Elite ball knowledge. Who else remembers ASDF? The Javelina problem is top tier video. I personally like the grasshopper video. I'm for comment. I posted it in the Discord. I also added his and the Chosen One's lore last night. Awesome. One Kong 2005 versus 100 humans. Well, that... if the humans are on airplanes with artillery, then maybe the humans. Chica needs to go to the gym. Do you remember the episode where, like, Chica fell over and couldn't get up, and that prompted them to, like, force her to use a treadmill? But while she was on her diet, she kept sneaking, like, donuts. And then there's a scene where, like, Bonnie throws the donuts to the floor. It's like, no, not the donuts! No! Should never let it out of your sight. Oh, nice turtle. I'll name him Gamera. Or maybe Kamibis. Kamuibas. Only barehanded humans? Oh boy. They're all getting squashed, bro. Like, it's not even a fair fight at that point. The turtle is earring my hair. Get the turtle? Oh no. A Toy Chica short where Bonnie and Freddy dragged her into one of the parties. I started... Whoa, oh my god. One MonsterVerse Kong? Bro, if the humans aren't beating the 2005 Peter Jackson Kong, what makes you think they're gonna beat the MonsterVerse one? Finally an early stream, awesome. Kickson, when you remember that he made the newer plush videos not aligned with the actual lore, I think that's a better decision, actually. I like that. Just so things make more sense. Also, sup? Not much, dude. All Kong has to do is grab a rock and throw it at them, and boom, half of them are running. Exactly, bro. Bird. Welcome, Cheese the Shark. Do you remember when Freddy caught a bull shark in his animated videos? Yeah. That was awesome. 1 trillion humans versus 1 Godzilla legendary. That is like way more than 10 times the population, first of all. And second of all, do they have weapons? The music, it's calming and fits with the vibe. Yeah. It's Sonic Frontiers music. Hi, Cheese the Shark. You can never go wrong with Sonic Frontiers music. I want to make a video with you, Kai, but I don't. If you want, I'm not forcing you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to focus on like my own stuff. I don't think I'll like have too much time to make videos. You're basically killing all humorous at this point. Yes, because they're bare-handed, they cooked. I mean, even with weapons, what are they even gonna do against the legendary Godzilla? They're all just dead. I'm at Target now and got a Beyblade. That's awesome, dude. There's this Beyblade anime that on Netflix that I want to watch because it's like from an artist that I really like. If you guys know what The Promised Neverland is, that's like one of my favorite mangas, and I want to watch the anime of it, of Beyblade X, because from what I remember, the artist for the original Promised Neverland manga drew it. So like, yeah. Okay, I'll go now. Bye. Your drawings are very good, by the way. Thank you, Cheese. Goji survived that. What are you talking? Yeah, Goji survives. Like, literally no way he doesn't. Beyblade or fire? What's the best type? I'm not gonna lie. I mostly just remember the toys. I've never actually owned Beyblades, but most of my memories with them involve playing with someone else's. So I'm not really too well versed on like Beyblade and like all the fancy schmancy stuff that goes on behind it. Unfortunately. Kong or Rodan, the biggest bird fraud? Okay, come on. The only reason he's a fraud is because he hasn't had any movie appearances outside of King of the Monsters recently. Now, if we're talking about Showa Rodan, that might be a bit of a different case. Gamora Solo's legendary Godzilla? Damn. 100 Twitter account with Toy Freddy rating the movie 7.5 crackers out of 10. Still the GOAT. Didn't Showa Gojira lose to Showa Kong? Yeah, he did. What version are Bard and Dard? They're both 1955. They look more like Final Wars. Showa Kong only won because of 2 things. And what are those 2 things? Would you like to explain to the class? I mean, yeah, he definitely did win because of, like, writing. The meta reason is because he was more popular. Weirdly enough. Plot armor and being popular at the time, that's exactly it. I had a bunch of Beyblades and took them to school, and one time to go get lunch, I took them out of my backpack and stuffed them in my pockets, and they were poking out. They teared us and took them away from me. Oh no. Yeah, they can be like that. I remember Pokemon cards were like banned from my school because people kept trading. Like no one even played the games. They just wanted the cards, and then they got banned. Gotta go. All right, see ya, Oliver. I can't keep defending Rodan after getting foiled by a bug bitch by Godzilla, ending the comics gets folded. Yeah. Rodan really needs to pull it together recently. Loses to the most simplest kaijus like Kong and Mothra, even without the beam attacks she had in 1992. Haha. That is true. It's weird to see like the kind of monsters Godzilla like loses to, and then later on does well against. Got Beyblade X? Awesome. What should I do if my friends call me weird for watching you? Well, I don't know what they don't like against me, but like, I don't know, bro. Ignore them. If they think I'm a weirdo, let it be. I'm well aware of the fact, and I think I've already made that clear well enough. What's the best type? I got balance type. I don't know the types. I haven't interacted with Beyblade much outside of my young childhood, so I don't remember too much. Has beef with bug kaijus by the way he beats them up? That's true. No, he gave someone $50 for a really rare Pokemon card, and the teacher took the card and the money? That's messed up, dude. Like, how's that even allowed? Like, someone should have definitely reported that. Be right back. I gotta do something. Alright, that's fine. I miss my goat Titanosaurus. Me too, bro. Guys, chat, who knows about Beyblade in chat? Goji04 Gamer needs help. Titanosaurus should have replaced Zilla in Final Wars, but I love Zilla. How dare you make me choose between two things I love? Also, might be the... What? Wait, he fought woman kaiju in GXK? But, like, he listened to Mothra, though. That's gotta count for something. He's not entirely, like... Only traded cards because, they look cool and some cared for the rarity and worth, but mostly kids cared for the looks. I mean, yeah, I guess when you're a kid, you don't really think about, like, the monetary value behind rare cards. Could probably get heated if you place bets. People have to have, like, placed bets on Beyblades before, no? I would have assumed that's, like, something that's, like, a common occurrence. You see Godzilla fight more reptilian kaijus? Yeah. Welcome back to us, dude. I had a Beyblade tournament in a comic store. I was hunting for some Bandai Godzilla figures and I heard them saying they smelled like sweat. Oh my god, of course they would. Well, I said you're the nicest YouTuber I ever met back in one of your other live streams. Why is that? I think I really suck actually. I'm actually like a jerk. Depending on the situation. So I don't know why you'd say that about me, but thanks, I'm flattered. Tiamat sushi, Soa cooked crab. Shio, my guy, gave her a full beam to Dome and no shame of feeling some of those third-degree burns. And those explanations. I don't think he's beating the allegations. Bro, the only reason he's right like that is because he was written by Adam Wingard. That's the only reason. I think Adam Wingard might be sexist because I know my goat would never do such a thing. Chazington? Yeah, I know. I've seen his videos. I guess I'm moving on to the other drawing now, but first I can showcase this one. This is just like of one of the other characters that are in the webcomic. Who plays bets in a Beyblade tournament? Be honest, I have not, because I have never seen one actually. We don't really bet anything. Like whenever I do anything like that, it's mostly just like playing, like if you win, you win. But placing bets does sound fun. Your stream, they always ignore me or ban me from the stream, even though I didn't do anything. Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I can't really blame like certain streamers from like not being able to acknowledge everyone, especially when they're massive. It gets like tiresome like reading every single message. I mean, I struggle to keep up myself, but I still try since like our audience is still like fairly manageable. Should get his own movie or show. Oh, I'll never forgive Toho for that April Fool's prank. I'll never forgive them. Quite frankly, whoever on Toho's team made that Jet Jaguar fake movie trailer, they can like honestly go to hell. Was anyone else there during that April Fool's video? Look how he does the boy Kaiju's Melmuto. His death was quick. Dora, he only humiliated him because of the way Ghidorah did him in every fight. Kong spared him, left him to die. Oh no. The one with Final Wars Godzilla and Jin K. Ghidorah? No, not that. That was like one of the short films. I think, you know, like it was on like 2019 where they made like a fake Jet Jaguar movie trailer for April Fools. It just did not happen because it was April Fools. I can't forgive Zone Fighter for killing Showa Gigan. I think it's just crazy how Gigan canonically dies there. Andrew John 100 reference in my vids? Definitely, bro. Seeing Beyblades drift in a stadium is satisfying. Yeah, dude. First, know that when Godzilla fought Kong in Egypt, he was ready to evaporate his face. Death would be quick. The only reason those Kaijus he made sure felt the pain. Oh boy. Godzilla has some explaining to do in the next movie then. Just didn't want him on the surface. I see it as frenemies. I think it's because when Kong roared at him, it was kind of like the challenging type. Because I think he saw it as like the only way to get his attention. But that's just my guess. Seal Shin Godzilla involved in Apocalypse with the humanoid shins? Honestly, I think not. I want it to have the same vibe and feel as the first movie, and I feel like they should definitely like. I think the humanoid shins at the end of Shin Godzilla were definitely supposed to be dead, and kind of just like a way of showing that humanity like was so close to failing and dying to Godzilla. Out with two of my friends, and one of them was saying something that I don't even understand. Damn. Should I add to Kaiju Apocalypse? Add Godzilla. Add Godzilla to Kaiju Apocalypse. Oh my god, where did he... Oh my god, I hate this sometimes. But in all seriousness, I think if you do have like Shin Ultraman Kaijus, you should definitely like add some of those. Are we from your Age of Titan stream? Yeah, your name is familiar. What's up? You played the update in the Player vs. Godzilla server? Yeah, I played it. I played a little bit. I don't like how I couldn't find the guns anymore, though. If Kino 12 felt every burn in her stomach before decapitation, Tiamat head was stopped in the ground. I said enough about skeleton Tiamat. Had Toy Freddy has no aura, but in the movie, Toy Freddy had aura. He did have insane aura in the movie. You left me to die. All of you did. There's a gun in the office on top of the Godzilla box figure display thing. Ooh. Have you watched Neon Genesis Evangelion? I haven't seen all of the material for it. Like, I still have yet to watch, like, the rebuilds, too. I'm scared to watch End of Evangelion. Try staying in the stream while talking to my friends. Alright, that's chill. You don't have to force yourself to talk here if you don't, like, if you're unable to. Like, just staying here, like, is fine. Get CJD Champ on Godzilla right now. We need a jury case. He hates female kaijus. I simply blame Adam Wingard for this. I don't know what to say, bro. No one in the chat knows Beyblades? It's just me? I guess so. I mean, I know of Beyblades, but I haven't interacted with it in, like, forever, so I wouldn't know anything. I got a dip. I have something to do. Alright. See ya. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. The female kaijus have impacted Godzilla more. New Fire Godzilla and a Toxic Heisei Godzilla, awesome, bro. Playing Kaiju Universe, I should definitely play that again soon. Final Wars Godzilla versus Heisei Godzilla. I don't know, bro. Heisei's like the fattest fraud ever. I'm going with Final Wars. Project Remake. I played like a little bit of it on a few streams before. Have very mixed feelings on it, honestly. What if Godzilla 1954 never died? Oh, then we'd get Godzilla vs. Megagears. The owner of horror Godzilla game because the owner accepts my friend. I can ask for stuff they might add? Awesome. We should start with like spectating. Have you watched Godzilla vs. Megagears, buddy? I have indeed watched it. I'd say people like are way too critical of it. I think it's one of the better Heisei films. There's an allegation behind him, I know it. He also fights a bunch of male kaiju too. Don't forget that. What if Abby met the withered animatronics? Well, considering they're not possessed or like controlled or anything, I don't know if they'd like kill her if she didn't have a Freddy mask. Did she? She did not meet the withered animatronics in FNAF 2 movie. Least favorite supervillain for me, Hammerhead from Spider-Man. Least favorite supervillain. That is a good question, but like, I have not interacted with like superhero stuff in like ages, so I'm not really sure if I can give a definitive answer. What if Godzilla died in 2021? Then none of us would be here together. GXK, when Godzilla was fighting Shima, he literally went in for a hug and knocked her to the ground like 3 times. Because Shima was like the biggest threat, bro. She was about to cause the next ice age. Okaga practically exploded. I feel like Kaiju get the worst deal. Mothra got killed in front of her kids one time. Head was ripped and teared violently. Bylante was first kiss of death. Oh boy. I don't think I can defend my goat anymore. Y'all are starting to convince me. This would be a really good video idea. Kaiju Market, Godzilla gets, what would the video be called? Where Godzilla gets accused of being a misogynist. See, Manny, Sid, Deo, and my favorite character, Buck Wild. Oh my god. Doug was wasted in the Monsterverse? What do you mean wasted? He was only supposed to be like a one-time character. If anything, they're like milking him, and I'm all fine with that. But like, why would you think like he's wasted?
Bye, John. As he got in Roblox Godzilla games. True. Zodgilla versus Gonk. I think Gonk's got it in the bag. Can Godzilla 2014 from Age of Titans survive Kaiju Universe, a new one? I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know how to scale game-specific versions. But I will guess and say that Age of Titans will probably have the better chance. Hi, welcome to the stream. I don't care if Godzilla didn't know about Shimo's control. I know damn well he was fighting her like a drunk dad coming back. Whoa, okay, buddy. If you've seen EGM's videos, it's a lot more brutal. It's been a while since I've watched EGM's videos. I like them. I really like them. Nintendo on every server. Bro, I cannot play New Vegas right now. And besides, even if I did play it, I probably wouldn't do it on stream. I think I learned all the combos and started to kill every punch. Started to heal me. Dang. Godzilla's a confirmed sexist. Games besides Roblox do you play? I don't really play much video games, but I got Minecraft and Fortnite along with some of the Sonic games. I've played other games on the channel too. There's Gigabash, which I do not touch video games to like too much. I'll just make that clear. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Yeah. I would have definitely done some more Sonic Adventure 2 streams because like people kept asking for it. But then when I actually did them, like nobody cared. Makes me more of a Kong fan. I mean, hey, at least Kong actually, like, you know. Kong would never do those allegations. That is so true. That's why he's the GOAT. Doug with Meme Force or Evolved Godzilla? Doug, no question. Next question. Are any of the Warbats female, though? That's a good question. Oh my god. Gamera ain't beating those allegations as well? Oh no. All of our goats are washed. What can I even say anymore? Welcome back, Telstan. Legion beat a Gamera a lot before he did his final attack. And he told us to go up to the staging room and introduce ourselves. I solo all Kaiju media. I agree with that statement. Are you sure? Pretty sure. A 1,000%, 10,000% yes. Gotta love that confidence, Spidey. We're speaking, he starts saying speak louder and saying stop reading your paper and just being a rager, and I started to get annoyed and the entire class didn't like him. Damn. While just taking your opinion, if you're talking about like my wild takes, I think that Godzilla vs. Hedorah is on par with Godzilla 1954. I'll join stream later. When will you end the stream? I don't know. Maybe whenever I finish the drawings. I want to see America, I Got You. Bro, what is your obsession with like America and GTA? $2,000 versus Kiryu versus Kiryu versus Joel Jr. Who's winning? My money is gonna be on either 2,000 or Kiryu. Pumped fake the women in the hospital. Oh my god, yeah. Your door just snapped off. Oh my god. Chat, what is going on? I'm hungry, chat. I'm thinking about food. Every season of VC was fun as hell. Yeah, it's nice having people on VC, especially like guests. But like I usually reset the VC perms unless like I love history plus GTA and Fallout are becoming hot again. You know what? That's fair. I like that answer. It's a good thing to like history. I wasn't too much of a history person back when I was like in school. Probably because they were just really bad at teaching it. Like, dude, let me tell you about the stupidest things I've had to do in my social studies classes. Like, there were tests where we had to name the different provinces. And, like, depending on what colors you used, that would also contribute to your mark. So, like, I lost so many marks because I colored, I gave certain, not continents, certain, what? Look, I'm already forgetting. Certain provinces, certain colors, and then I lost points. But thing is, if you look at, like, the different Canadian maps in the classrooms, like, every map colors every province differently. So, like, why is this part of the grading criteria? Cringe comic dubs? Yeah. Who doesn't? When Superman was popular in its first debut? Yeah, I remember. I remember when I found out about it from Goji Guy. Is creepy and she talks like an AI? Oh my god. They're already starting to infiltrate our world. We have to do something. We have to shut down all the servers. Can I have one? That has to be y'all's favorite phrase. I can't even blame you. That was some golden times. Worse than the Titanic itself? No, I wouldn't go that far. But like, I do see where you're coming from. Maybe I should do something different with the eyes. Maybe like actually make it an eyeball. Do you love your country? I wouldn't necessarily say love. But like, I mean, it's alright. I'm just not a very big fan of my province in particular. Or my city. Country overall, I'd say like, I guess good. What are you drawing? I'm drawing characters from my webcomic. You can read it in the pinned chat message. There's 6 chapters out now, and I'm working on the 7th, so like the first arc will be done in like 6, 7. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Buff Maguma need to happen? That's true. With the cannon, have one kid will never get old. Remember the chat laughing at the kid? Yeah, that was absolute gold. Blows up a whole town just because you heard a one scream. The allocations get somebody get Saul. I don't think even Saul could defend his ass. Let's keep like the skeletal structure maybe. If you want to go to an American state, where will you go? I want to go to Florida so I can become an actor on SML. Why are all Age of Titans players are now all like, I didn't do anything? I don't know, bruh. Like, most Kaiju sandbox games have pretty much the exact same player bases all throughout. Province? I live in Ontario. I don't know if I should be sharing that information aloud, but that information is already out there somewhere, so like, who cares? I didn't chat. I can't chat in Roblox anymore because of the stupid age check. Yeah. I can't see everyone's like chat messages anymore. Which is pretty lame. Definitely makes communicating with viewers way harder whenever I'm playing a game. Went to Niagara Falls there. I have some cousins who live by the falls. And boy, do I have a bunch of stories about them. Ever made your teacher quit their job? My whole class did in 6th grade. Oh my god, that's crazy. Roblox becoming more boring? Dang. Making buff Maguma? Awesome. I have to make some edits to these guys actually. Maguma versus Curious George. Ooh, that's a good matchup. What are we placing our bets on, guys? I hate school. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't? When a substitute teacher comes to class, it's chaos. Yeah, it is. Family in Texas, and my parents lived there for a while before coming to the Empire State. Ooh. I turned from school and I ran out school to stay away from the chaos. A little kid was throwing a temper. Oh my god. If you had to run out of the school, then like, what could have possibly been going on? Empire State on my birthday? That sounds fun. The kid broke a... Oh my god. How does that even happen? I'd probably quit after that. Out trying to save my bones? Yeah, you know what? You're completely justified in running out. TikToks of 15-year-olds breaking their Chromebooks with nails or... I wasn't there for that one. The freak? One kid at my school who plays loud sound effects when we have computers. There's always going to be that one kid. The kid smashed a desk on... Oh my god. The school war. Damn. Oh, would the most sexist and fight more women? Kaiju? Okay, get my Go Ultraman off of that list, bro. Anyways, the answer is Godzilla. The answer is so clearly Godzilla. Having a school let kids bring their Switch for the last school month special. Oh, our school let us do that too, like when I was like still in elementary. Failing a test so bad that the class average is 23%? Oh my god. Welcome back, Delston. You broke the fire alarm to one of the school. One part of the school? Oh my god. That kid's like an actual menace. Surprise on the community post? Failing art? Damn. I heard crime in Canada is going up, but here it's going down. Yikes. I better be more careful then. My class average was 23% in the 9th grade. That's like really bad, the freak. That was like far from passing grade. Military? You got in a military helicopter to get away from... Okay, you're making stuff up now. You're making stuff up now, bro. I'm starting to think you're lying. I'm starting to think you're lying, bro. The helicopter was a joke, but everything else was real. Us carrying an animal. I don't know. We can hold hands and agree that Ultraman and Kong are the least sexist IPs. Yeah, bro. Ultraman is the GOAT. He would never. Banged on the door as a lockdown practice room, and people made jokes about one of the assistant teachers saying, "I am a real teacher. I am a surgeon at vibes." Buff Maguma, let's go. Did 9/11 happen? Oh, again with these questions, bruh. Okay, but to answer your question, I did start like refining the world a little bit more. So like, I'd say like after around ballparking around the 1950s is when the history started drastically changing from our reality. So but I would say 9/11 probably did happen. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd have to specify if 9/11 happened in my webcomic. Which Godzilla monster would be the most racist? Well, who other than Godzilla himself? Like, have you seen that guy? We fought Emmy's mom, not really a choice. She was chipped. Yeah, he was forced to. Wasn't he? Unless I'm remembering wrong. The kid threw a desk out the window? Oh my god. How does this stuff even happen, bro? Manila versus Larva? I don't know, dude. Two of those things took down, like, Showa Godzilla. Might gotta give them some credit. And they did that as newborns, mind you. I think the Larva's got a really good chance. Even if it's just one. Hit me in the face, but I survived? Wow. Dunes be doing crazy shit, but guns are still legal. Damn. Manila is dumb. Okay, but like Dino Mania isn't even canon. Godzilla is still a sexist though, so I won't say that's entirely wrong. Cause he can't get girl, that's why? Should I make a kaiju named Storm Maguma or Lord Gorosaurus? Go for Storm Maguma. Godzilla monster would be the most homophobic? Probably Godzilla -1. Specifically -1. He's like the biggest hater ever. I used a video game once, and guess what I did? What did you do, bro? Threw my controller at the wall? Oh no. Don't tell me you broke anything, dude. That would not look very good for you. I mean, I did rage over Fortnite one time and like broke my controller over it. Not like serious, a hole in the wall? Oh boy. That's no fun. Kong and Ultraman are not in the allegations. As it should be. PS5? But get an Xbox Series X? I don't know, dude. I'm not much of an Xbox guy personally. I've never had one, but like, I'm on Team Sony. I'll just put that out there. And if you like Xbox, that's perfectly fine. Which Godzilla has the most anger issues? Probably Monsterverse, definitely. It's between Monsterverse and -1 in my opinion. Classic games and don't get PS5. Well, I didn't plan on getting one anyways. I don't think I really need a new console. What kaiju should I make next? Good question. Do Mothra Larva. Do Mothra Larva. Godzilla -0? Yeah, I've heard of it. I mean, who hasn't at this point? It's pretty big news. What are we going to play GTA 4 and New Vegas on stream? Probably never. I'll be honest. They're not on brand with the channel. Kaiju or Titan? What's that supposed to mean? I think those are all the reasonable answers everyone can agree with. Yeah, sounds about right to me, dude. Stormanga will be able to regenerate in 3 seconds to teleport and can evolve like Monster vs. Godzilla. Right, storms that destroyed. We need to make this canon. We need to make that canon. Godzilla versus your monster. Are you talking about Gigantus? I'm not gonna lie. Gigantus like neg diffs Godzilla. It's like not even a competition. Like Godzilla would get crushed underneath Gigantus's like pinky toe. Niggas and freezes on GTA 4 is like where Godzilla 1980 takes place. Still not on brand, bruh. I mean, it's got like the same settings, but it's like, in essence, it's just really not the same as anything else. Godzilla hates the Kongs, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's how it goes, right? Like ancient rivalry. Wait, no, that was King Ghidorah. At least Fallout New Vegas? Nah, bro. Like, I can play it off stream, but like not on. Godzilla in Hell versus your monster. If we're still talking about Gigantus, freaking Godzilla in Hell gets crushed underneath Gigantus' pinky toe. Like, it's not even close. Gigantus wipes the floor with Godzilla in Hell's ass. Summon EF5 tornadoes, and he shrinks black holes and eats them to get more power. I like that idea, actually. Godzilla Earth versus Gigantus. Bro, it's not even close. Godzilla Earth, like, gets crushed beneath Gigantus' pinky toe. Like, it's not even close. Like, not even. Not nearly, like, at all. Evolve Godzilla versus Stormaguma. Stormaguna. Definitely. Gigantus versus Maguma. How about now? Shit, dude. You know what? I think the answer to that is that they team up to fight a third, even larger threat. How big is Gigantus? Gigantus is like 1,000,000 meters tall and 1,000,000 meters wide, and 5,000,000 meters long. The kaiju equivalent of an average Discord mod. I guess so. Why so big though? Yeah, because Gigantus solos all of fiction. That's just the way it goes. I don't make the rules. Well, I kind of do, but like. Stormaguma and Gigantus teaming up? Yeah, that would be like the team up of the century. Right, it's tone and time. Let's bring it down to... Yeah, that looks good. Gigantus versus God? I'm not even gonna lie, bro. God gets crushed under Gigantus pinky toe. Like, it's not even close. Like, it's nowhere even close enough. Queso versus Gigantus? Oh, great. Gigantus finally meets his match. Gigantus gets crushed by Queso, not gonna lie. Shoot a plasma lightning built from his mouth? Awesome. S versus Asa. Gigantus like solos all the fiction, so like it won't even be a contest for him. I like how everyone still talks about Gigantus as if he's like an actual important. I mean, I guess he is like kinda, I suppose. You versus Gigantus? Oh boy. I'd say I've lost control over Gigantus ever since I said that he was like public domain. So like I think Gigantus would like kill me. A balance type Beyblade or a stamina type Beyblade? Okay, I'm no expert, but I personally place my bets on like balance type, but that's just my guess. That's just who I think. Gigantus versus himself? I think the entire universe would just combust if that were to ever happen. Or Meguma in the same Meguma, but lightning and shit radiation that was next to Meguma and made him Storm Meguma. Gigantus versus Curious George. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna have to put my money on Curious George. Like, have you seen his feats, bro? Gigantus versus Time? Nah, bro. Time gets crushed under Gigantus' pinky toe. Like, it's not even close. Right. There's an ocean liner called the Assassina States, made 50s, which are about to sink. Dang. Sarmaguma versus cringe comic dubs? I don't know. I don't think anything can beat cringe comic dubs. Not even Stormaguma. I did Buff Maguma and Buff Gordosaurus. Let's go! Look what happened. Comic dubs belong in the trash level. Stormaguma versus Stormgunner? Good question. I'm still putting my money on Maguma. Maguna. Told inspiration from Buff Helpy. Storm Gooner? Oh boy. Now that's a tough one. Godzilla versus Cougar McDowell VA? Oh no. Who found this channel when Superborn was getting popular? Me? Yeah, it's a good handful of people came from Superborn. It really got my watch hours up too, so that's like really good. Has your sister made any cameos? In what? Like videos? I mean, she appeared in like one video. SpongeBob Souls Gigantus? True. .8 update. What? I don't remember all the updates. I don't really keep track of them. It stopped being my job to keep track of the updates ever since the wiki got deleted. Godzilla vs. Maguma? Maguma, not even close, bro. Mr. Bean versus Gigantus? Okay, now that's a good matchup. Personally, I'm betting on Mr. Beanus. Bean Souls Gigantus? Real and true. True and real. Truth and real. Mr. Bean versus George? And Underpants vs Gigantus and Maguma. Oh boy. I do want to say Gigantus and Maguma, but like, let's be real. Let's be real for a sec. Mr. Bean versus Obama. Y'all are just saying anything now. I'm all here for it though. One v 100 Beyblade to see who makes it through. I think a 1v100 would be like really low probability. Every character mentioned in the stream, he still wins. Yeah, true. I was saying Godzilla hates Kong's, right? I'm pretty sure that is the case, from what I remember. How many people can you take down at a time? You want to change your statement? Oh, I thought you meant like 1 versus 100, like all at once. Never mind then. Kongs are apes in general terms, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They're like, aren't they called great apes? Get a Godzilla shirt? I already have a Godzilla shirt. I just don't wear it to like anything. What's up, Amanda Smith? Welcome to the stream. Which of the human race is connected to apes? I mean, I don't know. Aren't we all like connected to apes? Didn't we like evolve from them? J. Jonah Jameson versus Mr. Bean? I mean, if he wants his pictures of Spider-Man bad enough, probably him. I have a view that's mostly made fun of being apes and enslaved. You're talking about black people, aren't you? Oh my god, bro. You're making me look really bad by making me say that on stream. I'm just gonna put that out there. But Maguma solos everything in fiction. I think we might have to change that statement to most things in fiction. Who remembers fidget spinners? Of course, bro. My first one was like a metal one with like a really cool design. I don't know where it is now, but like, my next one was like a green glow in the dark one, which was pretty awesome. They stopped working over time though, unfortunately. Who remembers Kaiju? Bro, who is that? What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, snap. Bart Simpson versus Maguma? Is this what power scaling feels like? Well, Godzilla hates calling you a connection to my African ancestry. Oh my god, bruh. I had a feeling you were going with that. Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson versus Gigantus. Oh boy, nothing's getting past Peter Griffin, bro. Especially if it's the Fortnite version. That's a whole different beast. Gotta go. I gotta school tomorrow. Mondays are the worst. Have a great night. You too, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, chat. I might end the stream soon since the drawings are like nearing completion. I know it wasn't as long this time, but I know like you guys want to want your Godzilla content back, so I thought I'd like do this as like a little send off to the little Fault Line promotion era. Well, is at school or just graduated? I'm in 10th grade. I'm in college. Already Monday for you? God dang. Was that Godzilla 1990? Is that? It's not Godzilla 1998. It's another original kaiju that I haven't introduced yet. But this creature here is back in the platypus backend. What's up? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, as we were saying, this kaiju here and like pretty much everything else in this this image is like hinting towards what's gonna happen in the next story arc. Along with this picture, I've included like elements and like hints about stuff that's gonna happen in the next stage of the story. So since there's 6 chapters out, the 7th, no joke intended, is going to be like the final chapter of like the beginning of the story. So like these drawings are like hints at what's to come. Hey, why does that kaiju look like me? Oh, I do see the resemblance. I do see it. I'm back on my old account. Cool. But yeah, these are hints to like what's to come. Looking good. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Where's the homie Pokéraptor? That's a good question. So I'm a bird, nice. Yeah, well, this isn't the in-universe equivalent to Tosan, unfortunately. But something else I will say is that this kaiju is not the main antagonist of the next arc. It's actually going to be a different kaiju who I still have yet to reveal. This one will be important though, and it'll like set in motion like a new plot point. Fallout New Vegas got gambling. I can't argue with that one exactly. I guess this one's just like an illustration of one of the characters and like what they're gonna get in the next one. Alright, I guess that's the drawing so far. I guess I'll save these, maybe post them to the server. Maybe post them on the channel too. But like, speaking of which, guys, since the drawings are complete, I want to talk about one last thing regarding this series. So I spent like the what? Buff Kaiju is Vakshim or Gigantus? Ooh. Stormagon is getting worked on? Awesome. Oh yeah, as I was saying, guys, there's one more thing I want to talk about this series. So I spent like the last week or so promoting it and like seeing like how many people would get interested. The perception of it seems like really positive so far. I'm glad for the people who have been enjoying watching me work on this series. And I'm looking forward to like, seriously looking forward to making more now that I've got this new tablet as well. But I know that people come here for this guy over here. So like,
I gotta respect that, and I do have other socials. I have mentioned that I have other socials where I post about art projects specifically. I know the kaiju that you're foreshadowing who's gonna be in the next villain. I know his name. Are you still gonna stream? I can still do art streams if you guys want to. If you guys are still interested in seeing art streams, then that's something I can still totally do. But like for now, this is like probably gonna be it because I have to like flood the channel with Godzilla again. So like until then, I do have other art related socials under a different username that's not Kaijurosaurus. So I'll be sharing that in a post soon. If you guys want to follow those, I have a TikTok, I have an Instagram, and I also have a Twitter. So I'll be making those. I'll be sharing all those on a community post, and the people who want to keep up with the series can through those means. But for now, this is where the Fault Line series, in terms of the Kaijus channel, takes a pause. So I'll post the socials in a separate post, and we'll see where we go from here. Thank you to everyone who's been keeping up with it, and before I end the stream, let me see some of the chat messages. Sounds good. I'm glad you're on board with that, Godzilla and Kong Gaming. At what age would you retire from YouTube? I don't even make enough money from YouTube to even call this a career. I guess I'd retire whenever I just like not have fun anymore. Yeah, I have IG. I didn't log into the Kaijurosaurus one, but I do have an art one. I'll promote that in the post. It a warming something. What? Y'all, I'm back. Being 50 and doing YouTube. I mean, there has to be some people out there doing that. Oh, Dino Fan. Oh man. Yeah, I made my profile picture, Godzilla Kong Gaming. Dino Fan, I was just about to end the stream, but just to get you up to speed, I'm going to be posting my other socials in a community post, so if you guys want to keep up with the manga series, you can through those socials. Let's hope you don't get the Ryan's World treatment. I won't. I'm the only one running this channel. I'm the only one running my art accounts. It looks cool, thank you. Well, there's this funny grandfather clock that just showed up in my room. Wow, that's pretty cool. Alright, thank you guys for keeping up with this. I don't know when I'll do another Godzilla thing. The most I'll do as of recent is probably edit the Soupborn streams into like one video or two videos. But like, yeah, we'll see. I love the art streams, but I do like the gaming streams more because I can actually play. I mean, yeah, that's what I marketed this channel for. So, I can still do art streams if you guys want, but like, for now, I have to focus on studying again. So, expect to see more posts on the art accounts if you do decide to follow them. And I'll catch y'all next time. When's the next screen going to be? I don't know yet. The rest of the month's gonna look pretty booked for me. Age of Titan streams? Yeah, definitely, bro. Alright. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out. And stomp on. I forget that's my catchphrase on this channel. But like, yeah. See y'all another time. Thanks for tuning in. Somewhere in April is my last day of the semester. Bye, everyone.